Hello everyone and welcome back to LoreRim, and we are still playing the Bonesaint, but you might be wondering why have we started again, and that's because I've been doing a few changes and I did want to change the build up a little bit, so I am doing a fresh start of the character. I am doing a little bit differently with the idea of what the Bonesaint is, and so decided to sort of do a fresh start. And also now I'm a bit more experienced in LoreRim, it's actually going to be better for you guys too. So that's one of the main things, main reasons why I'm doing this this way. So we started off in Breeze Home. That's our new start because I noticed in the last two episodes there was a lot of back and forth going on, trying to get to the Absorb Knowledge book and then having to go from one place to another. And we're going to actually sort of turbo start our start to the game. So we're going to level up very quickly. So going to take the keys, going to take all of this stuff. We're going to loot the living crap out of this place. Ooh, that's good. All of that stuff we can sell. Notice there's some clipping issues with that armor, but oh well. There's going to be some, well, the clothes we've got can't show our hands. So we've got all of this stuff to take. Nice. 1,000 gold. I'm going to leave those in there just in case we need that at some point. But yeah, actually that is annoying me. So I'm going to stick to third person and just walk around. But we will be taking the iron shield because I need that, because it is still going to be very similar to the last build. But difference being is we're actually going to be very much conjuration based. So I thought that, you know, with the idea of the Bonesaint, it's going to be very much one of those like temple guardian kind of builds, and obviously with the Dunmer, you know, the lore and history of, you know, this kind of race. I thought it'd be really interesting to have conjuration and either summoning Daedra, or even better yet, having almost like a necroblade. And I know necromancy is very much, I guess, prohibited and frowned upon in Morrowind, but I feel like as sort of a Bonesaint kind of build, using, you know, the dead, the spirits of your ancestors to fight for you, might be able to counteract that. But I'm probably ruining a lot of lore history buff, you know, probably turning a lot of you off right now. But that, I don't know. We'll get to it. Whether or not we'll be an Atronach based sort of summoner, or spirit based as well, maybe even. Who knows? There's a lot in LoreRim. I mean a hell of a lot in LoreRim that we need to go through. So got all these books I need to read. So I'll probably come back for this. Did that cost 750 gold? It did. What the hell? Oh, I'm taking that. So you. Bloody hell. Taking that. Open up the Enchanter's Primer, because we will be getting into enchanting at some point down the line. And just looting everything that I can get that is not nailed down. Some stuff is nailed down, unfortunately. But yeah, so reason why we're starting off here, mainly is in the basis of we can quickly get to Whiterun. Well, we're in Whiterun, so you know what I mean, but we can easily get to that book. We don't need any of that stuff. But yeah. Oh, he looks cool. But yeah, so we're going to go and get the book, and we're going to turbo level up to level 7. And then get all the stuff that we need to sort of start where our build is. I mean, in the last one, I think we were only level 4 after about, what, 2 hours of playing. You're probably going to notice that in about 20 minutes, we're going to get a pretty decent start. Let's go this way. Oh, yes, pick our religion. So we're going to pick Azora. And obviously, you know, the other reason I really want to do Conjuration was because Azora wants us to trap souls in her name, which is a Conjuration spell. So that's, you know, another really big benefit of choosing Azora. So we're going to accept Azora. So, first things first, do we go and get some loot? So sell some stuff. So obviously we're heavy armor, but I'm wearing this clothing just on the basis that I can move a bit quicker. I do still have the perks to use as well, actually, so I do kind of need to use all of that.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
Okay, thank you for that, my dude. So let's sell some stuff. Right, what have we got to sell? Silver necklace, silver garnet necklace. Got some decent potions. Some of these I can actually probably sell. Might. Yeah, no, sell that because it's useless. Those might come in useful. I mean, the fire one won't because I'm a Dunmer. Right, what else we got? We got all of these that I'll sell because we're not going to do alchemy for a while yet. Sell the book. We're already getting a pretty decent gold supply. So all of those. And now, right, what we can buy. So, dark leather backpack. Increase our carry weight by 35. Definitely need that. Have you got anything of interest to me? Got fishing maps. Interesting. The Way of the Exposed Palm. That looks interesting if we're probably like a monk build, but we're not going to be unarmed, unfortunately. Take the basic camping supplies, so that means we can rest up, chill out, do a lot of outdoorsy stuff when it comes to it. There we go. So, brought everything I need. Put a leather backpack on, and just because I need to do this stuff, we are going to quickly get my heavy armor sorted. So, get conditioning. So, accustomed to wearing heavy armor. Perfect. Got that sorted. Now, conjuration. Definitely going to be picking conjuration, and I do feel it kind of, the way that I'm seeing this build and the two spells of magic, the two schools of magic don't go hand in hand with each other in this mod pack at all. But I feel like we're going to try and make it work. And that's going to be going conjuration and restoration, because you can't heal undead in LoreRim with the restoration spell tree. Everything comes from the conjuration school tree. So it's not going to be very good, but we are going to be adding in a little bit of flavour. So we're going to go restoration. We're going to go conjuration, and then we're actually going to look at the wayfarers. So with this, we can choose to be a leader, captain, commander, and then legion. So we get bonuses for fighting with allies. And that's where that side of things is going to come in useful for us. So we're going to be trying to get up here. So we get 10% magic resistance, 100 armor rating when fighting with allies. And then the restoration is going to be used to not only heal ourselves, but heal our allies as well. So we're quite, I guess, like, we're like almost like the leader of a D&D party, like a bit like a cleric. We have support, which is conjuring up minions, and then being able to do a bit of damage and be a bit of a tank, and then also heal everyone. So that's kind of the idea I want to go for. But yeah, conjuration is probably our most important school of magic. So we're going to go for conjuration. So we're not going to be necromancer-y focused, but I do feel like maybe summoning Daedra might not be so bad. But things like summoning an undying ghost or avenging wraith, those would be really good. So summons an avenging wraith for 15 seconds. Its stats are equal to 150% of those of the opponent that last killed it. So it starts with 50 health, 50 magic, and 50 stamina. The other thing as well is that one is pretty decent, but does consume all of our, I guess, all of our magicka, which is not great. Things like this though, Spirit Wolf, Skeletal Soldier, and Skeletal Minion, I'm not going to be so much as adverse to this because we're just summoning skeletons. So it's not necromancy, is how I'm seeing this. Necromancy is you kill someone and then you bring them back to life from the dead. This isn't that. And then obviously, you know, we've got the support spells. So allied summon or reanimated minions gain 126% attack for 6 seconds and then dies. That's really cool. Conjure Swarm as well. Probably not so much that. And then here we go. So we can expend 25 stamina per second to heal a damaged conjured minion. Pretty decent, but we don't really want to lose our stamina. So I think we're going to go for Skeletal Soldier and Avenging Wraith. I think that's going to be our 2 spells that we're going to choose. And now I believe I can actually wear heavy armor without actually affecting us too much. Now question is, yes, cool. So that's sorted. We've got that. We've still got 1 perk point to spend actually. So I think that's probably going to be Restoration. But we're going to be focusing a lot on Conjuration more than this. I just kind of want to get that, the Temple Guard kind of themed spells out of the way. So that would be Consecrate Undead. Or sorry, Consecrate Dead. And then probably... So you also got Conjure Spirits as well from this one. So cast a Vengeful Spirit that homes in on a target and explodes for 55 points of magic damage. 2 Undead. So Undead only. But Circle of Strength, definitely. Even though Circle of Strength was great and all, but I don't think it was that useful. But we got a lot of stuff to read, to look at. Right, okay, let's... There we go, well fed. I just noticed our health was a little bit low there, and I'm not sure as to why that was. Bloody hell, you are tall. Who are you? Sinmir Ironclad. You are looking sick, my man. Okay, let's stay in third. Try and stay in third person. Right, so yeah, first things first is we're going to go and get the that book. We're still losing stamina from just running. I'm hoping... that is because of the heavy armor. Okay. So I thought having that 1 perk would help, but I guess it's because we've not got our birth sign. So that is something we've got to do. So let's choose our birth sign. So we're going to go for warrior, go for lady. So that increases our health and stamina, and we can run and fast swim. So we can run and swim without exertion, and our health and is increased. Great, perfect. Let's go for that. There we go. And stamina increased by 25, which is perfect. So we've got quite a nice rounded stat. So 135 health, 125 stamina, and obviously with our necklace, we've got 125 magicka. That's great. And let's go and level up a little bit at the start. Let's find the book. Absorb knowledge. Here we go. So that's the first one we need to do. This is the main book, the main cheese. No animation. Okay. Normally you read the book. So we're fed. Good. Like to know that. Good to know. So we've learned absorb knowledge. So let's put that on our wheeler and then increase that a bit more. And let's start spending our magic skills. Let's start reading some books. Start absorbing some knowledge.
Think very carefully about your next move.
I am thinking very carefully about leveling up, Irila. Thank you very much for that. We also did choose some detriments and benefits. So our magicka regenerates 50% quicker. We do more damage with swords and spears. She doesn't want to be patient. Okay. And then we also have forbidden to like staffs, blunt objects, axes, daggers, all that stuff. But as you can see, this is going to be a lot quicker start than the other way we were playing. It's going to give us a better chance when playing through this game. Because I do realise that LoreRim is hard. Very hard. And I've probably only made it to level 10 on my playtesting. So even then, I was still getting absolutely shreked by pretty much everything. But with having summons, followers, all that good stuff, that was a lot better than just sort of wandering around with, you know, Xel'Zaz. which we're still going to go get him as well. So don't worry, we're going to get exactly back to where we were. But I kind of wanted to get to the point where I had my awesome armor, you know, the reason I made this build. Okay, so I think we've read all the books here, so we're going to quickly head back to Bree's home, read the books in that cupboard that we've got, if they've not already been read already. And then our next step is to head straight to Windhold, and we're going to get the carriage there. So this is what I mean by we're going to get to like level 6 or 7 straight away, which is going to be great for us, which means we're going to be able to level up a lot. We're going to be able to get access to quite a few new awesome spells and sort of kickstart our conjuration as well, because that's going to be like our most important thing. I kind of do want to get like at least some survival or survivability perks, you know, the heavy armor stuff. Also going to go and quickly get to Jorvaska. So here we go. Does that give us experience? I hope it does. It might not do, but it doesn't matter. Right, so gonna head back down here. Gonna go straight to the carriages after we nip into Bree's home. And I do forget to mention how beautiful this game is. I mean, I have said this actually constantly, quite a lot. But this is gorgeous. LoreRim pack is fantastic. It is just stunning. And I'm excited for the next update, actually, because apparently there's going to be a lot of stuff in this next update. Undeath being one of them. So if we want to become a lich, we can. What was that? Cheese. I'll take cheese. There's a gourd. But yeah, anyway, we need to get to Whiterun. Winterhold, sorry. We're in Whiterun, but we need to get to Winterhold as soon as possible. But we got a backpack. So our carry weight is 155. That's a lot better than what it was. Hell of a lot better. We've got stuff that I need to end up learning, but we'll do that in a minute or later on. But yeah, cool. Everything's going according to plan. Just like Corpse Bride. Everything must go according to plan. Now it's coming up to Christmas. I feel like it's really important to discuss what our favourite Christmas films are. Mine being probably between Home Alone 2 and Nightmare Before Christmas, but I also tend to watch that like at least once a month, every month throughout the year. Corpse Bride is not a Christmas film, but it's still a great film, and I love anything Tim Burton. So, what's yours? Funny suit and all. The North by the Glorious Farm. I've played this game way too much. Bjorlan. Light hire carriage. Windhold. And we've also got a lot more starting money as well, so that's great. Yeah, so having this extra starting gold is going to be really important to buy more spell tomes. Even armor, you know, getting extra stuff, but hopefully, if I do this correctly and properly, we might not even need to buy armor, because I might be able to survive with a bit of setup, with a bit of luck. We might be able to get our proper armor. Okay, so here we go. So we are in Windhold. So is it this way? Am I going this way? No, this leads me out, but look at that view. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is stunning. That's where we're heading. We're heading there. So we're very cold right now, hence why our health is depleted. So now that if I remember rightly, it's weather affects your health, tiredness affects your magicka, and then you've got food that determines your fatigue.
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
So let's head up to Windhold. We'll also try and warm up as much as we possibly can, because it is cold and it's hurting us. Again, like little nuances does make this game feel very new, very... it feels brilliant, to be honest. And even be able to switch your camera like back and forth like that. You've got your lock on as well, which I do forget sometimes is a thing. It's very weird. It feels like Witcher, but it's weird having it on toggle. I wish I could have it on like hold down, but then makes everything a bit more difficult. Anyway, we need to speak to you, Mirabelle.
Welcome to the
I'd like to join the college.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
No, I don't want to tour. I know where everything is in Winterhold. So we've got a novice hood, which we're going to put on. We've got our novice robes of destruction. We'll take them because magicka regenerates 30% quicker. And then we've got some boots.
Yes, of course.
So first things first, we're going to go into the Hall of the Element, and we're going to go straight to the Arcanium. But I do want to have a look around a little bit, like see how cool this place looks. Oh, there's some books here as well. Oh, these benches. That's why I can't walk up it. So here we go. Start leveling up, start reading stuff, but I guess we can't. Okay, so scrolls of heal other, conjure spirit wolf, candlelight, print healing hands, healing. Oh, you don't mind if I do. I'll take all of these. Iron flesh. Close wounds. Sure, I'll take that. Candlelight, scroll of mage light, close wounds. No, oh, I should take the scroll of close wounds to be fair. What's over here? So, Spell Tome Master. Harmony. Ooh, Clairvoyance. Don't need that. What's in the cabinet? Dragon's Teeth. Poison Rune. Interesting. Calm. Iron Flesh. Don't need that. Art of War Magic. Just going to quickly do that. Destruction skill increased. Perfect. So level 21 in destruction. Conjuration increased to 16. Perfect. Love that. And our illusion also increased. Perfect. Take Candlelight's Spell Tome. Close wounds. Yeah, definitely need that. Because we could get really hurt. And again, just quickly cast that as well. Oh, cool. So alteration. Just increase Staff of Courage. Staff of Mage Light. Staff of Repel Lesser Undead. Ooh. I feel like... Oh, okay. That looks really good. But so does the Staff of Mage Light. I'll take the Staff of Mage Light just in case we need it, because it might come in useful. Anyway, let's go to the Arcanium. So we've got our robes. We're kind of looking a bit more like a Vigilance at this moment than our actual build that we need. But that will come in time. We are currently just needing as much magicka regeneration as possible. So we're just going to quickly go around here. Cast this a few times. And we should be able to get like a really good level up. So we are currently trying to basically just level up as much as we can possible. But there's going to be a few books here that we want to read for our bestiary. And there's also other stuff that we need to read. So such as things like this, Legend of Red Eagle, that we investigate further. Which means time's going to pass by, I believe. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Troll slaying. That would be good for our bestiary. Flora's Guide to Skyrim, again, probably good for the bestiary. Holds of Skyrim could be probably good for whatever stuff. Hag Ravens. And yeah, cool. Chance's Folly, Book of Dragonborn, don't need to read that. Oblivion Crisis, interesting. I do kind of want to become, like, you know, fascinated with the idea of the Dwemer with this character. So that's going to be something I kind of want to do further, like a bit later down the line. So let's quickly cast a spell in here. there's going to be spells on the desk that I need to read. So Bestiary Skyrim. Let's actually read that to get that activated. Telekinesis arrows. Don't need that. But Soren's journal. So we're actually going to take this because that's, again, find and tame the unicorn. Alteration skill increased to level 12. Oh, elven craftsmanship. Yeah, let's read that. Because technically we are an elf. Breathing water, dreams of Sovngarde. Cool, I think that's all the books that I can possibly read in the Arcanium, so I've absorbed all knowledge, which is great, that's perfect. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much like 90% of all books in Skyrim, that's just here. So, now that's done, we can start leveling up. So we're going back down to the Hall of the Elements, we're going to find our bed. There is actually some other things I actually probably should do before that. So it is night time. But I'm going to go, before I go to bed, which is over that side, we're going to go in here and see if there's any decent stuff in the Hall of Countenance. That, you know, again, books, things I can read, anything like that. So this is a cooking place. Oh, enchanting. But again, enchant increase level 12. Perfect. So there is some good stuff here that I can actually take. I'm not illegal to it. Not stealing. So unenchant staffs. Some soul gem stuff in here, which we can't actually pick up. So I guess that's just like not working. Alchemy in here. Let's just quickly see if there is any books. There wasn't, but we can take these these potions, which is great. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay. Perfect. Poison of paralysis, faint. Nice. Troll fat. Spriggan sap. Yeah, take that.
I'm so tired.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you for telling us all that.
I really need a good
Anything in here? Oh, food. Someone's going to steal your sweet rolls. Apple pie. Bread. Cheese. More cheese. So there we go. That's going to cure our hunger. I'm now well fed. Perfect. And is there anything upstairs that I can read or absorb? Probably not. I probably think I might have absorbed most things by now. Oh no, the Book of Dawn and Dusk. Oh, and there's a little bit of a library in here, actually. Oh, interesting. The Legendary Scourge. So it's all about Malakath. Nice. Trials of St. Alicia, or Alessia, however you want to say it. Zero in the box. Perfect. There's basically a bookcase full of books, which I've probably read everything yet. There we go. So, that's cool. Read loads of books. Skull. It kind of looks like where I live. Yeah, nothing in there. Anything in here that I can cast or read or absorb. There's a stuff lightning bolt. And anything in here. Finis. Oh, you are the man I need. You are the good bloke.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Interesting, thank you very much. So, he can teach me in conjuration?
I'll teach you some of
But
what
it costs a lot of money.
Be careful.
Oh, I actually just increased it by accident. Oops. So what have you got for sale?
The arcane arts.
Have I got anything that I can sell to you, good sir? I'll sell those clothes, the boots. Keep those for sure, because they're going to be really useful. Sell my books. Don't need that anymore. So we've got a grand soul gem, which is really, really valuable. I mean, we could do some enchanting later on, but could use the gold. But yeah, sell that. I mean, we're going to be we're going to be conjuration, so
Until next time.
yeah, we're going to be conjuration focused. So enchanting is not going to be that far out of our repertoire. But we got 170 magicka, which I guess is just bonuses from our hood, our amulet that we've got, which we luckily found. So that's 20 plus 30, so that's 50. But yeah, cool, perfect. Right, let's go and have a look at the other side. So this is where our actual, I guess, little nook in the College of Winterhold is. And it is getting late, so we sort of finish up and then start leveling up our character. Get as best start as possible as we can. Now, I did kind of want to make this character a bit of a bound weapon specialist, but I've decided against that.
Hi there. Got any interesting stories from your travels?
Every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the
Okay, some more books.
No such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Mirabelle's just talking to herself, thinking I'm listening, but instead I'm just absorbing every little bit of knowledge I can get.
Skyrim could not be
Oh, Jazaga, you're tiny, my dude.
Magic is the same no matter where you go.
So this is my quarters. So we're going to take all the potions that we can get from this little area.
That was just sitting there for the taking.
Yes, lucky for me. Thank you. Also, void salts, vampire salts, ice wraith teeth, more loot. Oh, actually, who are you? Enthea Duskwind. Is this your? I thought this was where I lived. Thank you. This is my little nook. Actually, we'll read that Armorer's Encyclopedia because even though we've read it, we need it in our bestiary. And every book has been read. Yes, perfect. Cool.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are
Oh, it's Enthea. Oh, they've given him a last name. That's interesting. Enthea was one of my favourite NPC characters. Souls, black and white. And Master Illusion text. Interesting. Alchemy's increased to level 11.
Well, your classmates certainly seem eager to learn. How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time?
Huh. So, catalogue of weapon enchantments. I'll just quickly read that just in case that does do anything for our bestiary. I doubt it, though. Herbalist's Guide to Skyrim. That might also do some stuff. Again, like, using this knowledge spell does not actually give you the bestiary entry, so you have to read the books if you want that sort of stuff to go in.
Continues to struggle with words. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
There you go. Awesome. Sorted. I think that's done. Is there anything up here except the door? No.
Very well.
So, we can start leveling up now. So we're just going to take a little nap next to Enthea. Am I taller than him? He is short, isn't he? Or that, or I'm just really tall. Right, so we're going to sleep for... let's just sleep for 4 hours. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do the long leveling up page where we need to get everything as high as we possibly can. So Conjuration is the most important one. Heavy armor, 100%. One-handed, again, get that, but we're already quite high in that, so we'll stop at 25 for the moment. Was it Wayfarer? It was Wayfarer. But Restoration is going to be one that we need to get up as soon as possible, and I do kind of want to get up Enchanting. And yeah, we'll go for Wayfarer too. Enchanting, yeah. Block actually is really important. Wayfarer not so important at the moment. But getting that to 25 is like a must. So, okay, we'll do that. So, health. Here we go. So, more. So, get you up to 25. Get you up to 20. We got block up to 20. There is a lot to focus on in perk trees, but heavy arm block isn't going to be our most... Like, heavy arm is going to be important, but... Block isn't going to be a huge focus. One-handed is going to be quite important. Conjuration is going to be important. Restoration is going to be semi-important to us, but still need it for the moment. Going to get you up as well. And enchanting. And then we've got 2 extra points spare. So let's go for conjuration on that one. We're going to increase our health again. Our next level up. So Wayfarer, I feel is important. Heavy armor 2. Block, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Because conjuration, I definitely need as high as possible. And I guess we'd do block. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, block's 25, so these are in good shape. That's where I want them. So we've done health twice, so I want to kind of do a 3-to-2-to-1 ratio of health, magicka, stamina. So 3 health, 2 magicka, 1 stamina. So yeah, we'll go for health again. More conjuration. Because it is important. Now we can get Wayfarer to 25. Which means it's going to get that extra 100 armor rating. With the rest of the stuff, we need to get enchanting to 25. Okay, so now this is where we decide which is the most important stuff to us. So I need to get heavy armor up, because otherwise we can't actually cast higher level spell schools. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. One-handed, or what could I put 2 points into just to say? So, I guess we put it into enchanting, yeah, and then magicka. We get that higher. Okay, another level up. So we've got conjuration, definitely need that. Ignoring Wayfarer for now. We've got heavy armor, which needs to be 35. Let's go for restoration. Actually, let's leave restoration, go for enchant. No? We'll go for restoration. We need to be a bit more survivable. And that will do that. So another one in magicka. And now conjuration again. Destruction, no. Heavy armor 40, which can be really big. Go for one-handed up to 30. Yeah, let's do that. And then stamina. Cool. So we've got 6 perk points to go for. So we do need combat casting. And we kind of do need relentless onslaught. But I think combat cast is more important for the moment. So this means we can cast novice and apprentice spells in heavy armor for no spell penalty. And then the next one we'll go for is combat trance, so we can cast off adept spells. And then, yeah, so on and so forth. So that's a must. For conjuration. Now, this is the bit where I'm very much debating. So I've learnt to commune with spirits, summoning them for an extended duration. So you can go the spirit route, which I've never done before. Like, I've never decided to go spirits, and I kind of want to do this as, like, the vibe for the character, but it was between this or Atronox. I tell you what, I'll leave the spirit stuff out for the moment, and you can let me know what route you want me to go down, because it's going to be going between Daedric Binding, Necromancy, or Spirit Calling. You decide which one you want to see me do. Because there isn't a lot of spirits. But we get 2 times 2 to the duration, and then here I can summon them with ease, so they're less cost, and I also get 3 times the length Spirit Guardians, so I get 10% magic resistance, 150 armor rating while my spirit summons are active. And then at level 75 I can call on ancient spirits for my age, so summon spirits are faster and stronger. So yeah, you decide. But for the most important ones is I need to get empowered conjuration just so I can get to cognitive flexibility. But we can't take that yet. This allows me to have 2 summons at the same time. So I'll take that as a prerequisite to get to cognitive flexibility. Probably going to take the next step for that one. We have got 4 perks spells, 4 perks to increase as well. So I can heal wounds more effectively, or I can turn Purify, Abjurate, Heliomancy, Venomancy, Apprentice, Improve Protection, what's that? Oh, Wards. Don't need Wards. Ward Mastery, no. So I think probably Apprentice Restoration here, maybe? Also Enchanting is going to be a really important one. So I guess you want all of these. So yeah, so first one after that will be Elemental Lore. So Tamer elements effectively, so they're all 50% stronger. So strength and body and mind. So any enchantment to do with, I guess, health, stamina, magicka are 50% stronger. Skill Lore. I can transfer the knowledge and skill to the user, making all such ones stronger. So, oh, okay. So that's like increasing heavy armor or destruction or whatever. And then enchantment mastery. So even more energy into the inanimate matter. So new enchantments 20% stronger, and you can place 2 enchantments with 60% strength each. Craft master spell level staves and scrolls. With great skill and dedication, you can enchant an item. You get to enchant an item with extraordinary strength. Enchant 1 item with twice the strength. Can place 3 enchantments with 50% strength. Really important. But I feel like enchanting is going to be like a sort of a mid to end game route. So, I guess we're going to go for Apprentice Restoration, Apprentice Conjuration. But before we do that, Wayfarer. So go for Cheap Tricks, and we're going to go for Leader. So that further increases our armor rating, which is going to be making us a little bit more tanky. So yeah, here we go. Apprentice Conjuration. So what can we do? So we can conjure more churls, scamps, bound armor. What else have we got? So there's Haunting the Deadeye Captain. Summons a Deadeye Captain for 42 seconds. Activate a corpse to store it. Activate the captain to dredge it up. Don't know what that does. Haunting Spirit. Summons a Haunting Spirit for 12 seconds. When killed, the spirit steals 10 points from the skills of its killer. Transfers them to the caster for a short time. That's pretty cool. Spirit Chorus. Spirit Chorus. Oh, okay. Atronach Mark. Dire Swarm. Spectral Warhound. Necromantic Healing on target. That's what I was on about. So you don't actually heal anymore with Restoration on undead. Soul Cloak. That's really good. Yeah, I might take that. But Power of the Master as well is also really strong. Don't know what to choose here. Kind of like the idea of Haunting Spirit. And I kind of like the idea of Soul Cloak. And to be fair, whatever we don't get, we just buy anyway, so yeah.
No.
And then... yeah, so our summons aren't going to be good because we haven't done Daedric Binding, Necromancy, or Spirit Calling yet. So they're not going to last long at all. And they're not going to be strong either, so that's another, I guess, little problem we've got. But Apprentice Restoration, let's take you. Let's see what we get from here. So there's Necroplague. Floral Blockade. Sprayed on the ground, it creates a wall of thorns that slows and does 8 points of poison damage. Interesting, that's pretty cool. Sun Rune, Sun Shard, Sunburn, Turn Undead, Healing Aura. Ooh. So the recipient is surrounded by an aura that restores 0 health each second. Okay. If it doesn't restore health, that's kind of useless. Lamb of Mara, 47 seconds, you gain 35% of the health the target loses. Interesting. Leech Seed. What is this? Pokemon? Infest the living or undead target with a poison spore for 15 seconds. When the caster falls below full health, the spore absorbs 7 points per second. Okay, so recuperate. That's the one that we need. 38 seconds. 38 points of stamina regen per second. Resist lesser poison on self. Slay living. Guess that's an execute if I was playing an MMO. Strider's Shroud. For 18 seconds, opponent's melee range take 4 points of poison damage. Okay. Restore 319 points of cold. I mean, that is actually really useful. Especially, like, if we're freezing. Kind of want to take the healing aura on self, even though it's useless.
Couriers don't seem to like to...
Okay. So we've got a lot of spell tomes to read, and I mean a lot. So I guess we start learning some of the ones that we need. So Spirit Wolf, let's do that. So that's going to take an hour.
That's too bad.
Not at all. It means I'm not being
It's
hounded
bedtime.
about my
Now
progress
please
in
let me
college.
sleep.
So far we've achieved a lot more in such a short space of time than our previous 2 episodes that we've done. Conjuring Spirit, Haunting Spirit. So yeah, let's learn that. These going to be quite important to us. Our stats are looking pretty decent as well. So 150 health, 180 magicka, and 130 fatigue. And then we need the Avenging Wraith. So study for an hour. Might just fast forward all of this bit. I can imagine it's quite boring for you guys to just sit here and watch me sort of read books. I wish it was a lot quicker, but I guess it's meant to be like, you know, play at your own pace. Well, not at your own pace. Play at a slower pace. Soul Cloak. Skeletal Soldier. Let's go for Soul Cloak. I guess, like, with the Bonesaint, if we did go for Spirit, it kind of thematically fits in the theme of not only my race, but my build, because Dunmer have a very big tie to their ancestral spirits. We're not going to go for Steadfast Ward. Closed Wounds is a really good spell, but it's Adept. I don't think I'm going to be able to cast that. For healing, though, definitely taking that. So I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to get hungry. We'll just quickly get the rest of our spell tomes that we need. And have a good long sleep. And a lot to eat.
Do you think you might have a moment to look at something?
Cool. Let's quickly actually eat something now. And we'll eat cheese. Well, basically having a cheese sandwich. What about apples? Okay, so we're well fed. Good.
I keep telling you I'm not familiar with them.
And what other ones we got? So we've got Circle of the Dead and Circle of Strength, sorry, and Consecrate Dead.
Yes, I just thought
God, my ADHD is completely merging every single words together for me.
Why? Because I'm a Dunmer? We didn't all grow up in dwarven ruins, you know.
No, we didn't. We grew up in weird stone buildings.
Yes. Sorry to have troubled you.
And here is the last spell that we're going to learn. So now we're kitted out with loads of spells. So we can start adding them to our bar. Question is, how do I change? Oh yeah, forgot. Oh, it's E. Okay, cool. So E and Q? Okay, it's just E. But Wheeler's pretty good, so I'm going to take off Absorb Knowledge now. So Spirit Wolf, you can go on the bottom because I'm probably not going to use you that much, but Avenging Wraith and Haunting Spirit, probably a lot. Soul Cloak, yeah. Healing, I'm going to have you there. Recuperate, going to have you there. And Consecrate Dead, going to have you there. And then Circle of Strength. Put you there. Because probably not going to use you that much. And I think that's ready to go. So we are currently level 7. And we've got a lot of stuff sorted.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
I'm sorry, what?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
Okay, so, interesting. Why studying Winterhold and not somewhere else?
The Telvanni wizards are more interested in politics than magical education. My parents didn't expect me to learn any real magic from them. But at least the Telvanni know what they're doing. The Synods, on the other hand, barely even do magical studies. Of course, there's also the Thalmor and Alinor, where they apparently teach advanced magic. But it's not worth being branded a second-class elf. So, Winterhold it is. One of the few places in the world that actually exists to educate.
Interesting. Okay, so why didn't your parents teach you?
Maybe they would have, had they been able to find the time amidst their schemes against the other Telvanni and great houses.
Oh, so she's part of House Telvanni.
Of course.
Are you alright?
What? Oh, sorry. I'm just a bit distracted. There's a lot of pressure for me to excel in my studies. I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Would you rather be somewhere else?
Actually, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic. I just hope I can live up to expectations.
Okay, so, do you like it here?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
And how did you find the College of Winterhold? How do you find the College of Winterhold?
Truthfully, I think my parents reserved a spot for me here the day I was born. It's everything that I expected it to be. A place where I'm free to explore different domains of magic at my own pace. I hope the college can help me reach the level of skills expected of me.
And how do you handle your family's expectation?
My family has a long-standing tradition of exceptional magic users, and they expect me to excel in my studies at the College of Winterhold. There's this constant pressure to live up to their legacy, but at least here, I can pretend that I am not expected to do anything except learn.
You're blah, 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 blah. You're far away from your family. Out here, you can be who you want.
Sometimes I daydream about that. Being free from their expectations, studying at my own pace, maybe even pursuing my passion for singing. But my family requires me to be a conjuration master like my father.
Ooh.
I can't treat magic like a hobby, or it'll break their hearts.
Okay, so you like to sing. Sing a song to me. Or is your life? Find a balance that makes you happy.
Easier said than done. If I am to be half as good as my father is, I must dedicate all of my time to my studies.
Okay, wow. So what if you fail them?
Well, then I guess they'll make another heir. Many of my siblings were named heir before. Some were even old enough to be my grandparent, but none of them could match my father in magic. My father has been disappointed for so many times. I don't want to add to that list.
So your family's
For
legacy.
generations, we have produced exceptional spellcasters who have left their mark on history. Growing up, I was surrounded by stories of their incredible achievements. Their names are renowned among magical circles, and their expertise is highly respected in Morrowind. The weight of their expectations hangs heavy on my shoulders. I must strive to live up to their lofty standards.
But do you like magic?
Honestly, yeah. And I'm glad I came to Skyrim before my parents' expectations could erode my passion. Learning theories surely isn't as fun as conjuring Atronax on the field, though.
Okay, well that was a really interesting talk. Thank you very much, Belina. Maybe one day you shall join my little cult that I'm going to be creating of purely Morrowind-themed characters. Which is going to include Xel'Zaz, the Telvanni law man. We're going to take that lady from... Oh, what's her name? It's not Irileth. It's the other lady. The one from Whiterun. The one, the mercenary. And then maybe Belina. Okay, so I guess our next step is probably to actually get some followers. Probably Xel'Zaz is the easiest one because we can't actually get the mercenary lady until we start doing some of the main quest story stuff. So I guess we're going to be heading back out into the wilderness now that we're level 7 and a little bit more prepared for what awaits us and for life. And look how beautiful Winterhold looks. We're not back in the day, like, you know, going back like maybe 5-6 years ago when like modding was like getting really big. I was really hoping that there would be like a Winterhold mod like this, and I could never find one. It just didn't really do much to the place because I think Winterhold is arguably one of my favourite places in Skyrim. Like probably one of my favourite, if not my favourite. Hello? Oh, Feralda. Oh, you're one of the wizard people. But yeah, definitely one of my favourite places in Skyrim, cities-wise.
Carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to the Rift, and I'd go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
There we go. So, we're going to be heading to Riften. Going to go get Xel'Zaz. And I do feel like I need to get one more companion before I even attempt to try and find my ancestral armour. And I don't know who to choose. I actually don't know if there's any other companions that kind of have a Dunmer themed background that I can easily go and grab. I mean, to be fair, we're in the wrong place of places. So, it is night time. Yeah. And it's very dark. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get in without paying a tax.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
That's illegal. How can a law enforcer blah blah blah?
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to be doing...
What in, huh? Fine. Have a good...
Oh, we're not... we don't need to actually go into the city. But we do need to meditate.
Walk to the next city.
Meditating is only available at 5 AM or 7... Oh, 5 AM or 7 PM. Okay, great. Well, we have got some destiny perks that we need to do, so open the path. So we're going to increase our carry weight by 25 even more. So we're actually pretty good for carry weight now. This is great. Might be worth actually. I am hungry. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't even realise that, but I got the Ashlander perk. So destruction and conjuration spells are 10% more powerful and last longer. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we didn't learn it. So I feel like I am going to need to learn Candlelight so you guys can actually see. I can see just fine, but it's very dark on your screen. I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat, and then we're going to go straight over to Xel'Zaz. Oh, I'm also tired. I guess that's why I picked up a camping supplies. Oh. Okay, so it should give you some light to be able to see what we're doing. I hope. To be fair, it's now blinding me and I can't actually really see what I'm doing. But let's set up our camping supplies. Yes. Here we go. Campsites allow you to rest, manage your inventory, stay warm while exploring the wilderness. You can cook a limited number of meals over the campfire. Your campfire is marked on your map, so I can fast travel to it later. Oh, okay. Awesome. So here is the campsite. Crate. Campfire. Storage. Can I sleep? That's like the most important thing. Oh, I can. Ah, yeah, cool. Perfect. So, let's have something to eat first. even though we're probably going to be hungry in the morning, so let's have something small. And an apple. And then let's get into our lovely tent. Sleep until... let's rest for 8 hours. And then break camp. Yes. And then we eat again. A lot of eating. So now we're well fed, we're pretty much ready to go. This is definitely our best start to the game. Right. Let's get that on. Also, we need to put 1 and 2. Let's go for that one. Oh, that's a mark. Oh, we can get into Riften this way. Ooh, check this out. That's awesome. Look at that. I was just going to say, I noticed the thief mark and then I saw the little pop-up come up. So we can actually get into Riften via this fallen tree. I think that's a really cool little feature. You know what? Screw that guard. Just get in by the tree. Right, okay, so let's move on. So what have we got on our normal? So we've got Haunting Spirit, I believe. Probably going to be our main source of summons that we're going to be doing. But we can also do the Conjure Spirit Wolf. Yeah. I guess it's going to be like we're going to be getting our summons to do most of the fighting, and we're going to be kind of like a tanky bulwark. Oh, there's people over there. We'll maybe take them out later. Oh, Christ. Go on, take them out. Okay. Oh, she's got a bow. We need to regenerate some magicka here. So Haunting Spirit is... I get the stats. But we go for Avenging Cat. Okay, can't do that. Can I summon this? No. Oh, Christ. Oh, there we go. Took her out. Look at that. Oh, right. That was hairy. We didn't have a follower there, but I guess we're a lot more prepared for these kind of events. What have you got that I can take? Nord Raven Battle Hood. Healing Poultice. Yep, cup of water. Yeah, take all that. Skooma. Oh, lockpicks. Great. Anything from you, my dear. Because you got pretty screwed. Oh, you got a nice book. Two-handed. I'll take that. And I've just consecrated the dead. What about you? There you. And that's pretty much all my magicka back. Fantastic. Right. There's a locked chest here. But I know there's a key down here. Broken Tower key. There we go. Got it. Climb that. Again, another beautiful thing about LoreRim is now you can actually jump and climb objects. Ah, awesome. Good stuff in there. 44 gold and a few lockpicks. Oh my god, there's a leak in that bag. That bag's leaking everywhere. Sorry, dad jokes, can't help it. If I ever see a leak, I have to make the joke. Can't not make the joke. But that was a lot easier than before. And we haven't even got any like one-handed perks actually. So we're not doing any damage at all with our spear. Well, we're doing damage, but like not a lot. Not a huge amount. But unfortunately, it seems to me that we only get like one summon and then we're completely out of magicka. So that's not great. However, I think choosing that spell would be a better one for the moment. Oh! You actually made me jump. Oh my god. Go on, take him out. Okay. Why are you attacking me for?
You're a dead man.
Oh, Christ.
Come on, come on. I've been wounded worse by better.
Come on. I can take you out. Oh, come on. Okay, he is good. Okay, that is the much better summon. He's got a dwarven spear. Yes, I am taking that. Much better than what I've got. I do apologise if I do go quiet as well in the middle of these little fights, but I have to concentrate because it's hard. I'm going to do that and get rid of you. And then make sure that's on my number 1. So that is a huge increase in damage. Huge. Dwarven Spear, 80 damage. Bloody hell. Good. Let's have you on that one. Yeah. So I can take my spear out, cast my spell, and then switch to my shield. Cool. I do feel like we're doing a lot better than we would be in the last few episodes. And we kind of caught up to exactly where we were. Hello? Oh, you're a bad guy. Oh god, he's level 25. I can't take him out.
I'll try and make this quick.
Oh my god, I can't take him out. I'm gonna die. If I... potions. That's what I need. Where's my potions? Ah! Run!
Finish this. Oh, hissed spit on you. Healed, and I may still show mercy.
Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god. Level 25 bloke. That was scary. I didn't like that. Alright, Consecrate Dead. You're going away. Okay, you're going away. Thank you. Definitely think the Avenging Wraith is the better one, I think. Yeah. For the moment. We'll see. Oh, there we go. So, just had a mini boss battle there. He was level 25 and I'm a level 7. I still managed to beat him. That's great. Good for us. Love that. Summon you. Take out this Kaguti. If it... Come on. You're not meant to hit me. That hurts. Thank you for nearly killing me. Good thing that we've got Consecrate Dead. Or Consecrate Dead. Ah, there's Xel'Zaz. Hello, friend.
Greetings, sir. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Xel'Zaz, lawman of House Telvanni. I am currently on my way to Revenspire in High Rock to meet with a superior of mine, Helseth Wren. I left Port Tavanis a few weeks ago now, and it has been a long journey, And it will be longer still. You see, I am not so familiar with Skyrim. I've hardly ever left Morrowind, save for the occasional trip back to Blackmarsh. I was wondering if perhaps you'd be willing to escort me to High Rock. I understand the only way there by land from here is through Hammerfell. You don't need to escort me the whole way. The Hammerfell gate would be more than sufficient, respecting your time.
Yeah, of course. Let's escort you.
Fantastic. Here, I brought this from Morrowind. See it as a prepay for services rendered.
Ah,
Yes, indeed.
Telvanni Bugmusk.
You must be from Morrowind then, I gather. What house do you belong to?
I belong to House Indoril.
I greatly admire your house's dedication to the arts. The work your house has done restoring Mournhold has been fantastic. Your house was more or less synonymous with the temple, but after the fall of the tribunal, I believe that most, if not all, House Indoril members are part of the temple.
Indeed they
While
are.
I have many qualms about the reclamations, members of your house are quite virtuous and humble, and I respect them for that.
Perfect. So, oh, I can ask him to warm food for me. That's actually really cool. I can give him gift. I can go travelling rules. Okay, cool. Well, we got Xel'Zaz. Right, we're basically exactly back to where we were in the last episode. Well, kind of, pretty much. Hello, people. Oh, God. There we go, take him out. There we go, taken out. Ah, cool, love that. Right, spells, Consecrate Dead, because we need to get our regen back up. But before you disappear into the ethereal afterlife, I'm going to quickly loot you. And Geld Stems. Ring of Waning Magic. Magic deals less... Oh, yes, please. Yes, yes, and yes. And look at him. He is burnt to nothing. He looks like the mummy. Imhotep. Knapsack. Take that. Gold emerald ring. Book. 7 septims. Jug of milk. Perfect. Love that for us. And we're now 7% resistance to magic, which is fantastic. But us... Great. So, here we go. So, we have the option to fast travel. Looks like all of the ritual stones have been activated on our map, probably for a book we read. Well, not all of them. 3 of them. Ritual stone, the Lord stone, Lover stone, and the Shadow stone. Oh, and the Guardian stones. Okay. So, right, what do we do now? So, we got Xel'Zaz. Great, love that. Do we go back to the Winterhold and do some quests if we can? Or do we try and get another follower? Because I like the idea of getting another follower. But to do that, we have to kind of go and start doing the main quest line stuff. Or we head back to Riften Stables, which would be great. We're going to go and attempt... Oh, I do feel like I need another follower. I was going to say, I do feel like we need to attempt to get our ancestral armor, you know, get everything sorted. Right. Could go into Riften. But I don't need to. There's no point in going into Riften. I'm just getting on the back of the carriage for no reason, aren't I? Yeah, I actually need to speak to, it's not Bjorlam. Who are you? Cigar. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
So, let's head to... Whiterun? No, is it? It's not Hjalmarch, it's not Halfingar, it's not the Pale. Eastmark.
Going straight through, or did you want to
Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
There we go. So we're going to go head to Windhelm and get wrecked.
doesn't
say
seem
the
like
big
it
old
would be
palace
too
there was
bad
built by
if the
Yzgramel
corrupting
himself.
crime wasn't so rampant. Perhaps a proper young.
So I'm hoping that we can find a companion that is hopefully part of House Redoran. That would be great if we could. I would like to be able to have all 3 major houses. So what's it? Telvanni, Redoran, and what was the other one that you could join? Hlaalu. The Forgotten House. It's not the Forgotten House, that's Stegofer. But here we go. So, we're going to quick save here. Because no doubt we're going to get absolutely wrecked. This is very cool. Windhelm Khajiit Caravan. You are wearing... Jesus Christ. You're wearing some sick armor though.
A peaceful greeting to you.
Hello.
I welcome you, friend.
Why are you wearing Mirax
How may
armor?
I serve you?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
What have you got for sale actually? Haunting Bow of Chills. Steel Pike. Oh, what? Shock Guard robes. But they're Sigic robes. Okay, that's sick. That's really cool. Adventurer's backpack. Health regenerates 10% quicker. Increases health by 15 and regenerates 5% faster. That's also really good. Prices are 25% more favourable. Awesome. Okay, so some of these are actually a lot better than what I've got. I do kind of want to take that. The extra 15 health is going to come in massive use for us. Yeah, fine. We've got the gold. Probably should buy some more potions. Crafting style. Moon Monk robes. Awesome. Yeah, okay, so... I was kind of hoping you might have those Khajiit armor robe thingies that guy's got, but maybe not. Have I got anything I can sell? Gold emerald ring, yes. I've also got a load of this stuff to sell, so I'll sell you, and you, because I don't need that. Paralysis is good. Weakness to frost, sell that. Don't think that's that useful. Can sell you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, you. Perfect. Don't need any of those. Empty scuba bottle, yeah. Spelltome Vulture. Interesting. So I think I pretty much paid for...
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You have some really cool looking stuff.
Khajiit traders. Perhaps they have something interesting in stock.
I mean, he does. He's got Sigic robes. But... Oh, you are cool.
Need something?
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So Khajiit Caravan Madran. I don't know what these Khajiit notes are. If someone could tell me in the comments, that would be great. Well, okay. So, we're going to quickly... Well, not quickly. We're going to plod on this way. Might put my heavy armor on, actually. So what is my armor rating at the moment? Yeah, let's put you on. And let's get that better backpack on. Our magic's not going to regenerate as quick, sadly, but it is something we're going to have to deal with. And I'm hoping our fatigue doesn't actually degenerate, but it might do. Who knows? Warm up a bit? Does this give me warmth? No. Okay. Oh, it does. It actually does give you warmth. That's actually really cool. My cold bar kind of just disappeared, but it's probably going to come back. Yeah, there we go. So here's Hlaalu Farm. Speaking of Hlaalu, we've just arrived at their farm. Maybe there could be a potential follower for us here. Who knows? Might actually pop in there at some point and have a look. But this is going to be very dangerous for us because we are very underleveled. I think pretty much in this mod list, you can't actually do Bleakfall Barrow until you're like level 20. So leveling up is very important and also very difficult. But we can make our way over here kind of want to be stealthy, but I don't think I can. I'm going to quick save again. And we're going to get our Avenging Wraith spell working. Or ready, prepared. But that's where we need to head over there. So let's try and do our best to not anger these bandits. Oh, for God's sake. Run. Ouch. That hurts. Oh, okay, there's a level 27 boss. Oof. Come on, we can take him out.
You can't beat me.
I'm pretty sure I can't, but I'm going to give it a go. Let's get some of this going as well. Okay, right. We definitely need to have some potions of restore magic. Ugh. This guy is going to be tough as hell. Sprint away. Take out this archer as well. There you go. Taking out the archer. Where's Xel'Zaz? Okay, right. Do I have... No, okay. I don't have the healing hand spell. But I can quickly heal touch. Come on, heal him. Oh god, okay. No! Run! Consecrate dead. I don't have the magic for it.
No honey word for getting out of this situation, Imperial.
Avenging Wraith. Come on, we can take him out. Come on. Take him out. We can do this. Just keep pushing it. Keep taking him out. Come on. We can do it. Oh my god, we did it. I actually can't believe that. Xel'Zaz, you can stop with the fire. Oh my god, we did it. That was hard. He's also got some really good heavy armor. Okay. Right, well, we're equipping that. Better than what I've got. Arcane Bolt. Firebolt, fast healing, faint. He's got a lot of potions. Okay, so yeah, we're much better equipped for dealing with this kind of stuff. I'm going to put my steel stuff on him. Oh, I just put... Take those back. Okay, so favorite that. Sometimes I actually forget my key bindings, to be honest with you. Oh, we got a... Oh, Christ. Xel'Zaz? Oh my god. I need to get to him quick, because he's the only thing I can... Xel'Zaz is gravely injured. Okay, great. Magic. No. Magic, yeah, we need magic. Healing touch. Oh! You want to use your fire spell, my friend. You really want to use your fire spell. Okay, right, this is hard. This is very hard. Okay, right. We're gonna go for Avenging Wraith. Again, Xel'Zaz is again getting wrecked. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to hurt or kill this thing at all. Oh, right, he is hurting me massively. Let's heal potion and let's get some stamina regen up. Okay, right. He needs to be set on fire. Xel'Zaz, I'm gonna really need your help. Do I have any form of... No, I can't kill him. Okay, Xel'Zaz I think is actually glitched as well. Did I... Nope, okay. I missed. I had to miss, didn't I? Run. Okay, Xel'Zaz is back. I need... Oh god. This is hard. Oh dear. I really... Oh god, okay. Please don't hurt him. Okay, right. Well, I'm gonna die. No. There we go. Okay. Well, okay. I see the problem. It's a troll. We don't have any fire. We're gonna try again in the next episode. We're gonna leave it here for the moment, and we're gonna come back hopefully better equipped. We might go into Windhelm, have a look at some of the stuff we can buy, all that good stuff. And yeah, we're going to try and find something fire related to cleanse this bloody troll to pieces. Oh god, that was horrible. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode and the return and the rise of our Bonesaint, even better, more improved. If you guys do like this episode, please do like and subscribe for more LoreRim. And more other things as well, like if you like Star Wars, I do Knights of the Old Republic. I also am planning to do Republic Commandos as well, and some other stuff. But yeah, please do like and subscribe. It goes a long, long, long way. Thank you guys for watching yet again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out. Bye.